The Indian cricket team gave England a warm welcome, this ahead of the start of the first test match in India's city of Hyderabad on the 25th of this month, starting tomorrow. And they were invited to an awards night last night organized by BCCI, the Board for Control of Cricket in India. Now, it was to celebrate some of the best performances by Indian cricketers from the years that was. The last 4 years, in fact, is what they were giving out awards for. It was almost like giving England a lowdown on just the pedigree that they will be up against in the weeks to come, showing them the kind of run makers and wicket takers they will be up against in this series. England coach Brendan McCullum was present along with some of the other members of the coaching staff and management of the England cricket team. The icing on the cake, though, was Ashwin's response on receiving his award. He was being awarded for Best International Cricketer of the Year, the Polly Umrigar Award. It's the highest honour that BCCI gives to a current cricketer. It is for exemplary achievement in the sport. And when asked about what he's most excited about right now, this is what Ashwin said.
Bazball, for starters, the kind of cricket they've been playing is amazing. And with this wonderful brand of cricket that they're playing and the way they've come here and that fearless approach, I think I'm standing here without knowing what to expect. So that's the beauty of Test cricket. And I look forward to playing this series.
And right after he said that, the camera, of course, cut to Brendan McCullum, who gave a wry smile. He probably has had enough of Bazball talk and can't wait to get the action going. I'm sure all the chatter that has built up to the series has been enough to get the players on both sides to just get to it now. But both camps have their fair share of last-minute adversaries that they will have to deal with. Let's look at India first. Rinku Singh was called up to join the India A squad. That was an indication enough that Indian team management will be calling up someone from that squad to replace Virat Kohli for the first 2 tests. And that player is Rajat Patidar. We did speak about him leading the list of options for the BCCI to zero in on, and he's joined the squad. Apparently, he was a unanimous choice of the management and the selectors. The pressure in the series is definitely on someone like Shreyas Iyer. He was a recipient of one of the awards last evening, and when asked about his Ranji stint briefly before coming in here, his response was rather brief and curt. There will be attention towards Shreyas Iyer, especially after he was told specifically to get some time under his belt in the Ranji tournament and after a horrid run that he had in South Africa. The pressure on the whole will be on the rather young Indian batting lineup, barring a Rohit Sharma, who's the most experienced there. KL Rahul will focus on just the batting. The coach Rahul Dravid has pretty much clarified he's not going to be keeping wickets in tests, leaving the door open to another good bat in KS Bharat, the department that looks like $1 million for India, and their biggest strength is the bowling. Jasprit Bumrah, R. Ashwin, Ravindra Jadeja, they'll lead the attack, and a lot rides on how they will dent the English confidence starting up. Let's look over to England now. Their biggest plus, let's start there. There are 2. First, a fit and raring to go captain Ben Stokes. From what McCullum indicated earlier, Stokes should take the field. He's an X-factor for any side, and here in these conditions more so. Second, of course, James Anderson. Though he's not playing the first test, he will have a bearing on the series and some impact on it once he gets in. He's the most successful bowler when it comes to tests between India and England, standing tall amongst a host of spinners from India who have dominated this contest. At 139 wickets, he's left veterans like Anil Kumble, Bishan Singh Bedi, Kapil Dev and Ashwin far behind. A lot depends on him. And in his absence in the first test, Mark Wood, who's ready to have a go, knows the pressure is always on when playing in India. That's what he said. The spinners England are relying on are rather inexperienced. The added frustration is Shoaib Bashir going back. After being stuck in UAE, Shoaib Bashir will be missing the first test owing to visa delays, and that's not sat down too well with the English side, particularly Ben Stokes. He said, and I quote, "We announced that squad in mid-December and now Bash finds himself without a visa to get here. I am more frustrated for him. I didn't want this type of situation to be his first experience of what it's like to be in the England test squad. I feel for him." So all eyes on possibly the other 2 spinners. First up, a young 19-year-old Rehan Ahmed. The leggy made an instant impact on his debut against Pakistan. But playing India is a monster challenge, something completely different. And then there is left-arm spinner Tom Hartley, a bowler in the Akshar Patel mold. He's also in the 11. And going by the destruction Akshar Patel caused the last time England toured, the visitors are definitely looking forward to Tom Hartley's display. The batting again is heavily reliant on few senior hands, particularly Joe Root. And rightfully so. He holds the second spot for most runs in India-England Test series, just behind Sachin Tendulkar, and looks all set to surpass him in this 5-match series. So this whole series is all nicely set up, and going by the one-sided affairs in Test cricket of late, all fans want is a good series that is evenly contested.